Hello friends, family, followers. Today was our first really nice day up north. We spent the whole day outside. I definitely got sunburnt if you can't see my tan lines, but totally worth it for the first warm day. I was just doing a quick 10-minute flow outside to get some more fresh air, even though I spent the whole day out here. And I just thought I'd record it and share it with you. So I hope you enjoy. It's just what my body needed today. So hopefully it will bring you some joy.
So I started in a seated position and just began by breathing and finding my center. I dropped my head over to the right, and I placed my right hand on top of my head. And dropping your chin through the center, come to the other side. Place your left hand on top of your head. Drop your chin through the center, coming around, and complete the circle all the way around. You can go slow or fast, whatever feels good. And going the other way when you're ready. Lifting my chest and curve, making a C curve, looking towards the belly button and then up to the sky. You can take this at your own pace, breathing in as you look up and exhaling as you C curve back. And twisting to the right. And back and to the left. Coming up and over to the left for a side bend, keeping my chest open. And coming to the other side. And now I'm just sitting and practicing my posture, so I curve my back down and then sit up as straight as I can. And I just like this exercise to work on finding the muscles to really have good posture. I think that basically is why I like it so much. And now I come into tabletop for cat-cow, dropping your belly and then lifting your spine. You can take this slow or fast. I did it kind of faster today, but if it feels good to slow it down, feel free. And then I tuck my toes and lift my hips up to downward dog. I really stretched the backs of my legs today. My calves were pretty sore, so it felt good to stretch them out. Did this for a really long time. Then I lift my left foot up to the sky and just stretch it out. Felt good to open up my hips. And I did it with the right foot. Now next I lift my left foot up and I drop it open and then do a big stretch. That feels really good for my body. You can see it a little bit better on the other side. I just open up and drop my foot down and then do a big back bend, reaching back, flipping back over, finding a lunge, and then sweeping my arms up to warrior one with a little adjustment with my foot to help find my balance. And then opening up to warrior two, I take my feet a little bit wider. Keep breathing in this pose. Next, I do side angle. You can stay up on your elbow or you can bind your arms like me. Really working on keeping your chest open if you do bind your arms. And from here, I come directly into a triangle pose. Really working on keeping a flat position, kind of like I could slide into a toaster, so I'm not leaning forward at all. And then finally coming back to reverse warrior. My hair looks like I curled it, but don't be confused. I actually just had it in a bun all day. Cartwheel your arms down, and then I did a chaturanga down, so I held it for a bit before I release and come to up dog. And then finding downward dog. I'm gonna repeat everything on the other side. So left foot goes up in the air this time. Drop it between my hands. And sweep your arms up, finding warrior one on this side. Opening up to warrior two. I take my feet a little bit wider. And doing that side angle again, binding my arms on this side. You can see how I really try to keep my chest open and I'm not leaning forward at all. Placing my hand down, coming to triangle. This side I have a little bit less flexibility, and since I want to keep my chest open as much as I can, I mostly kept my hand on my calf, on my shin. And finally, reverse warrior on this side. Look at me checking the camera to make sure it's still facing me. My setup was weird, and one gust of wind, I swear the camera should have fallen, but it didn't. Cartwheeling my arms down, I'm gonna chaturanga on this side. Lifting to up dog. And sending my hips back to downward dog. And again, just, getting comfortable in this position. And now I send my hips forward and lower down, lifting to up dog and release. And lifting back up to downward dog. And now I come down to my knees so that I can place my elbows down for dolphin pose, which is very similar to downward dog, just from your elbows. And I really like this pose, so I'll typically do it if I'm just doing my own flow. And just stretch out my back. Now I'm standing up to do a couple balancing poses. I'm gonna start with eagle pose. So I cross my legs and then cross my arms. I definitely fall out of it the first time, but then I readjust, and the more you bend your knee, the easier it is to hold this pose. And switching sides. It was harder to balance on the outdoor terrain than it is on a wood floor. And now I'm just gonna do a little straddle stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches. Can really just release and feel that deep stretch. And now coming back up, do one final balance pose. I'm gonna wrap 2 fingers around my big toe and then straighten my leg. Oh, she fell. wrap 2 fingers around my big toe, straightening my leg out, and find my balance here. This pose takes a lot of flexibility, so if you can't grab your big toe and straighten your leg, you can always practice tree pose. And then doing the other side. Really serious face, trying to balance. Wow, look how focused she is.
And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked my video. Like and comment if you think that you'd like to see more videos like this, or comment what other kinds of videos you'd like to see. I want to please the people, so definitely reach out if there's anything you want to see on my channel. Also subscribe if you like this video or my other videos and you want to see more. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great weekend.